So I want to share from the Zohar. It says there's a great mystery where the word Esther is derived from the word mystery. In Hebrew, it's from setar, which is secret, or mystery. Mystery, setar, sounds really similar. It's written, you're my hiding place. Hiding place is setar, from tehillim, the Psalms, 32:7. Since the Shekhinah, the feminine divine presence, hid her from Achashverosh, the king, what happened? It gave him a female demon instead, while she returned to Mordechai's arms. And Mordechai, who knew the explicit name Hashem's name in 70 tongues, did this all with wisdom. This is why the sages of the Mishnah stated that even regardless of this, a man must speak to his wife before he mates with her, because she might have been exchanged for a demon, God forbid. Then I had a talk with somebody about object constancy, the idea that we're loved even when there's not proof of it, that we're wanted, belonged, and that we belong and we're cared for, that we matter, that we have people to turn to, and we're not been neglected, without even without constant reassurance. That object constancy, even without continuous, evidence or reassurance, or displays. And I think there's this idea like people are trying to look like they don't care. I feel like it's a theme. Like people think the cool way is to be like the one that is too cool for school, like the one that is like unaffected, doesn't care. And it's like this performance of trying to be like auditioning for who cares less. Like in a relationship that's not healthy, it's like both people are trying to show that they don't really need the relationship, that the other one needs it more. So I read about the principle of least interest, how it's built on this. People think the less displayed interest, the less performance of need, it actually means the less you want it. But the truth is that part of this, you'll see that performed coldness actually backfires. So this is Way of Gods on Instagram. You could say WAYOFGODS. So number one, the law in any bond is whoever needs it less controls its terms. Usually a woman is the chooser, right? Number two, why? Because need leaks through eagerness and overavailability, and the other side prices it. This is why men have to pay often to be with a woman. 3, desperation repels, ease attracts. Low need reads high value. So the truth is that I feel like I always have a lot of options, a lot of men interested, and it made me always not care very much. But then there's been somebody who I felt Hashem told me to care, to be a good wife. And in my desperation to please Hashem, my avodas Hashem, my worshiping Hashem, my service, it leaked into this relationship where I became like probably desperate, eager, overavailable, because that's how we're supposed to serve God. So like I didn't know how to differentiate between this person and God in some ways. I'm learning. Okay, the key distinction, needing less, not caring less. Performed coldness backfires. Number 5, lever 1, how do you get more leverage, right? So remember what we just said, performed coldness backfires. So first of all, knowing that if somebody doesn't care for real, there's not much you could do to make them care, but if they really do care and they're pretending, it'll backfire on them. So let them deal with their, fake aloofness, right? Okay. First of all, build real alternatives. Optionality can't be faked. Number 6, the lever number 2 is stop chasing. The pursuit is the tell. And lever 3, number 7, is a full life. Live a full life so that no single outcome can hold you hostage. So I know for me, having a lot of things on the schedule, like, a lot of different stuff. And I have a calendar and I put things on it. And I do feel like I have a lot of things. I also know I have options. And also sometimes it's like, I don't chase. I'm working on this, like releasing, letting it be. Somebody told me today, actually somebody who's very close to this topic in my life, told me that men could be like a rubber band. If you actually let them go away really far, they come back swinging back to you with a vengeance. So with fervor. Okay. I want to share now some really interesting technology of the body. But first, before I get there, I want to talk from Dr. Natalia on ELNA therapy on Instagram. She says chemistry is instant attraction, While compatibility, I'll do the list of chemistry. So you could decide where you're at in this. Versus commitment. Okay. Chemistry, compatibility, and commitment. Chemistry, instant attraction, a physical or emotional pull. Butterflies, nervous excitement, strong sexual energy, and a desire to be close quickly. Emotional intensity, feels electric, magnetic, obsessive thoughts early on, and hard to explain logically, and can exist without stability. Compatibility is shared values and morals, similar relationship goals, and aligned communication styles. Comparable emotional capacity, and conflict feels solvable, respect comes naturally, and there's a mutual understanding. Peace outweighs confusion, and needs don't clash constantly, and similar lifestyles and future plans. Commitment, though, so this is the next level, right? So chemistry could fade away. Compatibility is longer lasting. And then commitment, this is how to get that long-term relationship. Showing up consistently, choosing the relationship daily, working through discernment, staying during conflict, not fleeing, following through on promises, repairing after mistakes, prioritizing long-term over impulse, loyalty in actions, not words, investing when it's no longer effortless, and growth together over ego. And I want to share now something really cool from Vesker_Cassiopeia. So it's VESKOR_CASSIOPEIA. This is really inspiring, and I felt like worth, sharing, because just to look at ourselves in a different way. So hair, antennas, eyes, cameras, ears, satellites, nose, sensors, tongue, frequency decoder, teeth, crystalline receivers, skin, energetic receiver, hands, manifestation tools, fingers, conductors of energy, feet, earth connectors, bones, ancient memory storage, blood is liquid light, the heart is an electromagnetic generator, breath is life force current, lungs are oxygen alchemy chambers, gut, second brain, stomach is a solar furnace, spine, Jacob's ladder, like the angels go up and down. I like that's made me laugh. It's almost like I was smiling at my spine. The nervous system is the electrical network. The brain is a time-traveling supercomputer. The left brain is a logic processor. The right brain is quantum imagination field. Thoughts are frequencies. Mind is reality projector. Emotions are magnetic signals. Words are spells. Silence is hidden power. Dreams are astral messages, and the voice is a vibrational weapon. Sleep is dimensional reset. Imagination is portal technology. Intuition is divine GPS, and meditation is frequency alignment. The soul is the eternal observer. Consciousness is an infinite field, and the aura is an electromagnetic field. Spirit is the cosmic current. And chakras are dimensional gateways. The pineal gland is organic virtual reality, VR. The third eye is the inner telescope. Something just aligned in my head. The DNA is a cosmic blueprint, and the cells are living micro-universes. Melanin is the biological solar panel, and CSF, the cerebrospinal fluid, is sacred oil. Hormones are chemical messengers of consciousness, and memory is a time archive. Time is a mental construct, and energy is currency. Karma is universal cause and effect, and space is consciousness container. Cause is intention, and effect is manifestation. Synchronicity is divine communication, and the moon is an emotional amplifier. Free will is conscious choice, and the sun is source generator. Water is information conductor. Food is frequency fuel. Light is consciousness activator, and darkness is potential state. Death is a transitional period. And love is the highest frequency. Gratitude is a frequency multiplier. And forgiveness is a timeline rewriter. Compassion is a healing frequency, and service is soul expansion. Love that. Truth is frequency of alignment. Integrity is energetic signature, and unity is oneness realization. Purpose is soul mission, and destiny is conscious creation. Abundance is the natural state, and wealth is energy circulation. Health is vibrational balance, and power is conscious influence. Awakening is remembering who you are. That's all for today. All the best. Bye.